Hey everybody, in this video I'll be giving my opinion for the best Chronomancer spell in Frostgrave. Hey everybody, I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming, tabletop gaming with bricks and blocks and helping to build your gameplay experience. In the game of Frostgrave, the Chronomancer is a master of time itself. Their spells include abilities to speed up, slow down, stop, and bend the passage of time. Before I get to the bricks and blocks of what I believe to be the best Chronomancer spell in Frostgrave and state my case for why, I'm going to discuss two honorable mentions. The first is Time Walk. This spell really has the potential to be extremely powerful, as it gives your wizard the ability to have 2 additional actions on a turn, which is kind of just 1 extra action because they do have to spend an action to cast Time Walk itself. However, the 2 actions it grants can both be more spells. This essentially allows you to cast 3 spells in 1 turn, which is pretty amazing when calculating experience points. The downside to this spell is it has a high casting number, especially for non-chronomancers, meaning there's a good chance of failure, and any plans hinging on it can go seriously wrong with a failed roll. Also, it isn't usable by apprentices, which means that any leveling you do to lower the casting number only gives you half the value, as your apprentice essentially won't get any better with that use of experience points. Time Walk really shines as a risky last resort, or when cast from a spell where it automatically works. The next spell I want to highlight is Fast Act. Any spell with a casting number of 8 is a good one to consider when choosing spells, but the effects of this spell are a bit more subtle and situational. It allows any one of your figures or an uncontrolled creature to take its activation for the turn at the end of the current phase. I think this spell shines on turns when you lose the initiative roll and is most useful for preventing figures from getting into combat, either to move a treasure carrier that would have been caught up in combat, or to move a meat shield to stop an enemy from getting into combat with a figure of more importance. It can also be great to unexpectedly move a soldier or uncontrolled creature into combat with an enemy spellcaster before they've had a chance to activate for their turn. But the Chronomancer spell I've picked to be their best is Fleet Feet. I've stated many times on this channel that the main goal of Frostgrave is to get to treasure and get it off the board, so any spell that aids in this goal is a good spell. And while there are other spells that can move a figure further in a single action, the fact that the +2 move granted by Fleet Feet stays active for the rest of the game means it could grant more overall movement throughout the course of a battle than any other spell, and its casting number of 10 is reasonable for the benefit that it provides. So whether you use the spell to help a treasure carrier get to the edge of the board, give a slow knight or templar a boost into the action, or help your spellcasters work their way around the ruins of Frostgrave, this is a great spell to aid your figure's movements, and I think it ranks as one of the best buffing spells in Frostgrave. Let me know in the comments your pick for best Chronomancer spell, whether you agree with me or not, and why. And feel free to click like or subscribe so you can keep up with all the content that I'm releasing. I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.